Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are going to be throwing it back here a little bit to the original Beetlejuice movie. This is just kind of a movie I wanted to touch on at least once here before Halloween, because you know dang well when it comes to Halloween, I'm going to be watching Beetlejuice at some point here. This was a movie made back in 1988. I just had to double check the date there. Where we see quite a few different actors and actresses that we know within this movie. I mean, the big ones: Michael Keaton, Winona Ryder, Catherine O'Hara, all great actors within this movie. I loved watching it growing up because my parents used to love watching it all the time. They still do to this day. Around Halloween, I end up watching it at least once or twice. It just tends to be on TV or it's on Netflix or something where I can just easily throw it on. Good hour and a half watch. But essentially, they move into a new house here after a married couple ends up dying. From there, Winona Ryder's character here, Lydia Dietz, ends up seeing dead people basically in the house. So she sees the couple that was there, and then she sees a lot of other things. At some point in the movie, she finds the location of Beetlejuice essentially, and this is someone where if you say his name 3 times, you end up in the puzzle or you bring him out to your world. When I say puzzle, it's more of like a model of the town is a better way of putting it, but um, he's just one of those guys that's dead who's trying to cause havoc on the undead um, world, and essentially he just does that by being a menace, and that's really the best way of explaining him is just a straight up menace. He's out to have fun, you know, take over whatever he can. Tries marrying Lydia at one point, and it's just a whole spiel here within this movie. And I highly recommend watching this. It's a lot of fun to watch. It doesn't matter how old you are. This is not one of those like scary horror movies. It's a horror comedy, so you kind of get more of the funny side of things with this. Rather than like the horror side. I mean, it's got some moments where like nothing like even when I was growing up where I was like, oh my god, this is scary because it's really not. It feels more like a comedy, but they give it that horror comedy title, so it's the only reason I'm including it here. But highly recommend watching this several times, actually, not just once, several times. I watch it every year, like I said, at least once or twice around Halloween. Sometimes, throughout the year, depending on what it is. They dropped a second one last year that was actually pretty decent for a sequel within the series. I don't typically care for many sequels unless it goes the distance and they're good. Kind of like the Scream franchise, but um, yeah, highly recommend watching this and checking it out. And that's really all I have for you guys. I'm sure a bunch of you have seen it before, but I'm like, you know what? I'll throw it back. I'm gonna have some throwbacks in there with Jaws and a few other things later on, anyways. So why not just take the time to cover Beetlejuice because it is such a fantastic movie, and I love this movie. But that's all I got for you guys today. I appreciate you guys for stopping on by per usual, and I'll see you guys in the next one.